They say in Soviet Russia, man does not drive tank, tank drive you. The real question is, where are German tanks? The supposedly superior German engineering is nowhere to be found. It is clear now that they have failed in their industrial production that only Soviet Union could match. Long live the People's Revolution. Long live Soviet Russia.
General Fund reporting for duty. Welcome to the Enderman War. We are in turn 6. It is the fall of 1942, and this is where we start the turn here. Soviet Union, and I'm going to spend 50 IPCs. I'll have 1 IPC left over. I'm buying 5 tanks and 5 mechanized infantry. And I'll be up next with my combat moves for this round. My first combat is going to be in Finland. I'm bringing in 1 infantry from Vyborg, 1 infantry from Karelia, a mechanized infantry, and a tank from Leningrad. I'm also going to bring in 2 fighters and a tactical bomber. The tank and the mechanized infantry will move from Leningrad to Karelia to Finland. And my planes have 2 movement into Finland. My second combat will be in Slovakia, Hungary. I'm bringing in 1 infantry, 4 artillery from Poland. I'm bringing in an infantry from Eastern Poland. And I'm bringing in 5 tanks that will go through Eastern Poland and into Hungary. And then lastly, I'm bringing in 4 infantry, 2 artillery, a tank from Western Poland, which will move 2 from Eastern Poland into Romania, and a tactical fighter into Romania. My fighter in Xinhai is going to move to Shenxi and then up to Suyuan and attack the tank there. Okay, I've got 3 going at 1. And got 2 hits there. I've got a tank and 2 fighters going at 3. And 2 hits there, so that's it. Germany has 4 infantry going at 2. Eeks. Okay, so I'll survive that one with 2 infantry, mechanized infantry, tank, and the fighters. Okay, this is the Battle of Slovakia, Hungary. I've got 2 infantry, 2 artillery, and 5 tanks. And he has 6 infantry and an anti-aircraft gun, which can take a hit. And I'll start with all right, I've got 2 infantry and the artillery. I'll roll 6 dice here. Going at 2. And ooh, that's a big old miss on that one. And I've got 5 tanks going at 3. Going at 3. And okay, got 4 hits there. So it'll be an anti-aircraft gun and 3 infantry. And he's got 3 left. And I'm going to roll 6 dice. at 2. Okay, Germany, 6 dice going at 2. And that's 3 hits there. Okay, that'll be 2 infantry and 1 of my artillery. All right, so I've got 3 artillery going at 2. All misses. And I've got 5 tanks going at 3. Oh boy. Jeez, only 1 hit there. So Germany will have 2 infantry left. Here's 3 going at 2. Got a hit there. So I'll go down to 2 artillery. I've got 2 artillery going at 2. Both misses. And 5 tanks going at 3. 2 hits there, so that'll finally finish that off. Ugh. And 2, we got the Germans going at 2. And got a hit there. And I will survive that battle with 1 artillery and 5 tanks. Battle of Romania, I've got 4 infantry and 2 artillery going at 2. Got 1 hit there. One tank going at 3. Hit. Tactical going at 4. Hit. Okay. So that's the 3 tanks. And we'll roll 3 tanks going at 3. And he got a hit there. So I will survive the battle with 3 infantry, and artillery, 2 artillery, a tank, and the plane. Okay, for our last battle, this is the Battle of Suyuan. And red will be the tactical bomber, black will be the Japanese tank. What we got here? Oh, mutually assured destruction, so they're both off the board. For non-combat movements, the 2 fighters and tactical bomber are going to take 2 movements back to Leningrad. My infantry in Baltic states are going to move into Poland. My infantry in Belarus are going to move up to the Baltic states. The 4 infantry and 2 artillery in western Ukraine are going to move up to eastern Poland. That's 4 infantry and 4 artillery. Apologies. My 3 tanks in Ukraine are moving up 1, 2 to eastern Poland. My tank in Leningrad is going to move up to Baltic states. And my 4 infantry in Russia are going to go Bryansk into western Ukraine with 2 moves there. Okay, that will be it for my non-combat movements. And I'm going to place units, and then we'll do a full recap. I'm placing 3 tanks in Leningrad. I'm placing a tank and a mechanized infantry in Ukraine. I'm placing a tank and a mechanized infantry in Stalingrad. And I'm placing 3 mechanized infantry in Russia. And that's where I'll start the recap here. Russia has 3 mechanized infantry. Stalingrad has a tank and a mechanized infantry. Ukraine has a tank and a mechanized infantry. Romania has 3 infantry, 2 artillery, 1 tank. And I forgot to move this during non-com, so Ukraine will have a tank, a mech, and a tactical bomber. Romania has 3 infantry, a tank, 2 artillery. Slovakia-Hungary has 5 tanks and an artillery. Poland has 4 infantry. Eastern Poland has 5 infantry, 4 artillery, 3 tanks. The Baltic States has 5 infantry, 3 artillery, 1 tank. Stalingrad has 3 tanks, 2 fighters, a tactical bomber. Finland has 2 infantry, 1 mechanized infantry, and a tank. C-Zone 125 has 2 submarines. C-Zone 115 has a cruiser. Buryata has 17 infantry and 2 aircraft guns. Saka has 1 infantry. And I'll be up next with the money. Okay, so Russia is going to go to 44, and they're going to collect a bonus of 17 IPCs, and that will end the Soviet Union's turn. Up next is Japan. And for everyone who's hung in here this far, thank you for watching. Enderman, thank you for including me in your project. And a shout out to Deimos Eclipse for doing the voiceover work. Really appreciate it. And Japan up next.
Please subscribe to General Fun for less dishonor.